It's Jared here from Actualise. I hope that you are doing good and you're ready for some core action today. So basically it's just a light way to get your core nice and activated and to teach you more about the various types of crunches that we can do in a training session, and yeah, seeing where we go from there. So for a warm-up, one of the major muscle activations that you can do is balancing on one leg. So this is also to wake you up, so if it is early in the morning, you can just wake up. So you balance on one leg, press your opposite hand towards your opposite knee, and you bring your knee up towards your hand, okay, and then you press as hard as you can. So you should feel your core, your ab muscles activate, okay, and you're pressing. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do the other side. So you're pressing it towards each other. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side, we're going to do 3 more times each side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Halfway. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep the breathing going. If you need to balance on a wall or something, then that's also welcome. Okay. Left to right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Okay, good stuff. Then the next one, you're going to stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Okay, so make sure directly underneath your shoulders. Can be narrower, okay, but you're going to stretch up to the sky. Arch yourself backwards a little bit. Okay, if you have lower back issues, rather don't do that. So just stretch up to the sky there. Pull your hands up towards the sky. And then you're going to gently lower forwards. If you do have lower back issues, rather just go forwards there and then come back. Okay, so don't overdo it. If you don't have lower back issues, you're going to arch back. You're going to go all the way down through past your feet. Okay, and then back up. Okay, so all the way down through your feet and back up. Okay, just make sure you keep breathing with this. Usually breathing out, going down. Breathing in, coming up. Okay. And that's 5 more. 4. Breathe in, coming up. Last 2. And last one. And relax. Okay, good job. Then your next one, you're going to put your hands on your opposite elbow. Okay. Keep your back nice and straight, and make sure that you go down to one side in a straight line. Okay, so we're not going down to the side there or down back like that. Okay. So we're going to go 10 each side. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually breathing out at the bottom should help a little bit. 5. Remember 10 each side, so I'm going to count to 26, 7, 8, 9, and just go in your range of motion, so don't overdo it. 10, keep the back nice and straight. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, almost there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, cool. So today we're working on our crunches. So there's a whole bunch of variations that you can do. These are just some of them, and these are going to work on your foundation for any core work that we do. Planks, as far as I'm concerned, is more shoulders and arms, but it is considered core work as well. But you'll get to do enough of that in your arm exercises. Okay, so with core work, you really want to focus on activating the muscles, and you really want to focus on your breathing and bringing your upper body together with your lower body. Okay, so as far as crunches go, your standard crunches look a lot like this. Okay, so your feet are generally up. Usually people that struggle to actually just, hold their legs there, then you can just hold a static crunch. Okay, you might find that your neck gets tired. Okay, and so your first crunch will look like this, and we'll go for 30 seconds. Okay, so it's a crunch up there, shoulder blades just off the ground, and back down. Okay, is everyone ready for the 30 seconds? Okay, so we're going to go 3, 2, 1, and crunch. 1. Okay, so you're just going to keep on breathing for the entire 30 seconds. Okay, we're focusing on one activity at a time. As its feet up. Good, keep that breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, we're going to take about 20 seconds rest and then go again. The most important thing here is that you keep your form good the whole time. Okay, so keep your feet up. So keep that 90-degree angle at the hips and at the knees. Okay, if you're ready, going again. 3, 2, 1, ready, and 1. Good. Okay, so we're just going to focus on one activity at a time. Keep it going, keep the breathing nice and steady. And we're going 30 seconds per exercise. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, take about 20 seconds. Stretch out your arms. Okay, just breathe. Okay, as you see, it's not a big movement, but you get your abs activated, and that's the most important thing. Okay, realign yourself. Ready? Feet up and go. So we're going for 30 seconds here. If your lower back gets tired, then you can put your feet flat. Focus on that activation here. Good, keep that breathing, 10 seconds. Good, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good stuff. We're going to do one more round. Okay, if you are really failing and struggling, then rather just take a breather, skip this round. Yeah, there's no judgment, no one can see you, so you should be safe. Okay, ready, feet up, and let's go for the last round. Try to keep those legs as still as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Good stuff. Okay, let's see what the next one has in store for us. Okay, good stuff on exercise 1. Okay, exercise 2 is a little bit more tricky. So we're going to activate our obliques here. That's these on the side. Okay, and I need you to tap your heels. Okay, so make sure you can hear yourself tap them. If you don't tap them, then that repetition doesn't count. And that may sound a little bit unfair, but ultimately our exercise is all about discipline and staying committed to doing what we set out to do. So if you cheat, it doesn't impact me and it doesn't impact your friends. At the end of the day, it impacts you and your ability to complete things or not. And yeah, that may sound harsh, but ultimately I want you to achieve the best result that you can, and I believe that this is the best way to do so. Okay, so your feet don't have to be far away from you. You don't have to put them down there because that's a little bit unreasonable to reach all the way there. Okay, so you can just have about 20 to 30 centimeters. Okay, what you want to do here is you want to go from lying flat, you want to crunch up, hold that position, sidle to the side, tap, okay, back to center, and then sidle to the other side and tap. Okay, try not to flail around like a dying fish, okay, or a dead bug or anything like that. You really just want to get those muscles activated. Heel, crunch, tap, crunch, tap. Okay, try not to wiggle around too much. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, we're gonna go 30 seconds. Ready? And let's go. Tap. Okay, you don't have to go on time with me, but as long as you just keep going for the 30 seconds. So that's the point. Okay, keep that breathing going. Tap, 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 tap. Okay, keep it going. Looking good. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, try to keep it evens if you can. So if you see that you've done an extra rep on one side, try and relax there, or try and get that extra one in. Okay, we're gonna go in 5 seconds for round 2. So we've got 3 more rounds. Ready? And let's go. You might find that one side activates better than the other. Oh, if you don't know what activate means, we will be discussing these types of things in our Q&As, which are every Monday at 8 o'clock. So please register for those. Those will be scheduled. If you don't register, you won't receive a login detail and you won't be able to get access. But everyone is more than welcome, and relax there. Yeah, so everyone is welcome. Come ready with questions. We really want to interact with you guys and teach you as much as you can about exercise. Okay, we're starting in 5 with this. Okay, ready, and let's go. Good, keep that breathing. Tap, tap. Okay, if you're on tapping, move your feet closer. Okay, it's not cheating as long as you're using those muscles. Good job, keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Okay, everyone's looking good, as far as I can tell. If you're not, I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments. Okay, we're going for our last round. Ready? And let's go. Tap. Okay, good job. Keep breathing. 15 seconds left. Keep it up, guys. Good job. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Very nice. Okay, you should feel those abs firing up. Okay, and you'll really appreciate the rest after all of this. Okay, cool. Good job, guys. So Your next exercise is reverse crunches. So here you're lying flat on the floor, everything's nice and smooth, and you're using your legs to do the activity, and it works a lot on your lower abdominals. Okay. So the main thing here is that you don't want to strain your back. So usually what happens is as you extend your legs, this arch at the back of in your lower back, in the small of your back, what you want to say is usually it starts getting bigger as you get more tired. Okay, so what you want to try and achieve is that you keep your back flat, so as if you're squashing your hand there like that. Okay, so squashed hand, not squashed. Okay, do you see that arch? Okay, then you want to have your hands by your side, keep that back nice and flat, and then you're starting in your crunch position. You're going to have your hands a little bit under your hips, and then you extend your legs further away. Okay, so first things first, you don't have to go all the way there. As you can see, my lower back does extend, so I'll probably go up to about there, so that I don't create an arch. Okay, and then it comes back there. Okay, but it does get a bit more difficult the further away your legs are. So what you want to try and achieve is just get to a point where you feel that the muscles are working. Okay, and then bring the knees back. Extend the legs, bring the knees back. Extend, bring the knees back. Okay, so we're going to do 30 seconds of that. Okay, if you're all ready, you can get started. Okay, so feet up and go. Good, halfway, just keep it steady and keep the breathing going. Try to relax your head. Two, one, and relax. Yeah, good stuff. So we're going to do 30 seconds of that. Okay. If you're all ready, you can get started. Okay, so feet up and go. Good, halfway, just keep it steady and keep the breathing going. Try to relax your head. Two, one, and relax. So we're going to do 30 seconds of that. Okay. If you're all ready, you can get started. Okay, so feet up and go. Good, halfway, just keep it steady and keep the breathing going. Try to relax your head. Two, one, and relax. So we're going to do 30 seconds of that. Okay. If you're all ready, you can get started. Okay, so feet up and go. Good, halfway, just keep it steady and keep the breathing going. Try to relax your head. Two, one, and relax. Okay, good job guys. We've got two more exercises. So the first one is called a V crunch. And basically you're going to hold your back up nice and straight, lift your legs up. Okay, your legs, depending on how strong you are, your legs will either be straight, okay, or you're gonna just keep your feet up and knees bent. Okay, so you can choose what's easiest for you. And then the point here is to gently lift your chest forwards and back. So it's a very small movement. Okay, we're gonna do 20 of those. Okay, so you're gonna do 20 of those, then rest about 20 to 30 seconds, and then we'll go again. Okay, so just keep breathing. You can either do 20 repetitions or you can do 30 seconds. It should amount to about the same. Okay, if you need, you can put your hands next to you for support, and then you should be able to manage a bit of a bigger movement. Okay, but try to just stay sitting back. Okay, cool. So round one. Okay, so you're gonna do 20 crunches or 30 seconds. Keep the breathing going. And relax. Okay, so just keep it controlled. Yeah, like I said, 20 reps or 30 seconds. That for me was about 30 seconds. Okay, I'm going to show you the next one with my hands on my shoulders. Okay, so it should be about enough rest. Keep the back up nice and straight, remember? Okay, and then gently rock forwards and back. Okay, you can count for yourself. Yeah, good, and relax. Okay, make sure you keep breathing while you do that. So something that does tend to happen is that we hold our breath, so there'll be a breathe in, and then you hold it because you think that you need to use your muscles or something, and then, or you're just really concentrating and then you forget to breathe. Obviously, if we only do, a few small sets here and there, it's alright. But once you get into like 30 or 40 reps, then you may have to start breathing at some stage. And you breathe now so that you can survive later, type of thing. Okay, we're going for round 3. This time I'll do straight legs. Okay, so it's there. Good, keep that breathing. And relax, well done. Okay, if you are getting lower back pain, okay, then rather support yourself. Okay, make sure you push your chest up. Okay, and then even if you just hold it for that 30 seconds, that's alright. Okay, sometimes we have to sort of push through the pain a little bit. But you never want it to be excruciating. So sometimes there's just a few niggles that we need to work through, and if we don't work through them, then we limit ourselves because we're actually capable of a lot more. So yeah, but I also recommend that you get advice from your physician and make sure that you're okay to do this stuff. So I would really recommend that you go to a bio-physio and then let them help you out and figure it out. Okay, we're gonna do one more round. Okay, remember we're still in the building phase, so we don't want to overdo it, and if it is too little you can go for another 2 rounds after this. Okay, cool. So back up nice and straight. This is the easy one. I'm going for the easy one again. Okay, but you can do whatever level suits you. Okay, we're going 30 seconds. And I'm mainly going for the easy level so I don't have to shake in front of you. Unfortunately, as the exercise gets harder, then we tend to involuntarily shake. And just because I'm demonstrating doesn't mean it's not difficult. Alright, good stuff. And breathe. Okay, there's your V crunches. We got one more activity for you. Okay, good stuff. So the last one is a push through crunch. So you've already done your normal crunches, which is feet up off the floor. Okay, so this one is basically, if you look from the side there, your hands are on top of each other or next to each other like this. Okay, you push your hands through there as far as you can and then back down. Okay, so it really forces you to activate your core. Okay, and the main idea is that you don't come up, okay, and lift your feet and do whatever you want. Okay, so that you really get that muscle activation in your core. Pull yourself forwards, slowly down backwards. However many you do in 30 seconds. Okay, I'll keep the count, but you can count for yourself. Yeah, good job, that's 30. Okay, so your abs should be feeling it. If they are not, I'm terribly sorry, and I will work harder at training your core next time. Okay, yeah, but this will really be a good fundamental exercise for you to do. Even if you had to do it once a week, it would really help. Okay, then for round 2. Okay, make sure you keep that breathing going. Ready? And let's go. Keep your feet flat. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good job. Yeah. You should really feel that core working. And like I said before, core is anything from your shoulders to your hips. At the moment, this one is primarily focusing on your what we call your rectus abdominis. That's your frontal abdominal muscles there. Some of you may have an extra layer. I do, and it's not a bad thing to have that layer. I think there was actually a video that I saw that was quite cool, where this guy, he had a pole and he basically did like side push-ups on the pole. So the pole was stuck in the ground here, and then he would do push-ups like that. And you know, he was quite, let's say, robust, to be diplomatic. And yeah, it was impressive because I don't think I could do that without falling on my face. And his whole thing was that you don't need a six pack to, be strong or be able to do these things. I think that's important that we take away this false idea that we need to have a six pack to be able to be strong or to be able to look healthy type of thing. Yeah. Anyway, okay, round 3. Okay, keep that core engaged. Ready, and let's go. 1. Keep your feet flat. And keep breathing. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good work everyone. Okay, we're heading for the home stretch, so just go one more and then we can actually go into a stretch. Okay, so the main thing with recovery or resting is that you actually do catch your breath and that you can then do the next set even better than you did before. So every round might get a little bit easier, but if you maybe increase your range of motion a little bit, or make your feet flatter or improve with your breathing, then I feel like it's mission accomplished and you've achieved what you need to from that session. So it's not all about getting a grueling sweat going on. Okay, going for round 4. Last 30 seconds. Keep that focus. Hands next to each other there. Okay, that also helps you get your knees the right distance apart. Okay, and let's go. One, 4, 3, 2, and then 1, and relax. Okay, well done. And now we're just gonna go into a nice easy stretch. Okay, good job everyone. So stretching is not a common practice that everyone does. Yoga is a form of stretching, yes. So that is something that there's quite a lot of people doing, which is good. And it's important to find your balance and find your alignment there. So we're just going to do a nice easy stretch, focusing on so we're going to stretch out our lower back, we're going to stretch out our frontal abdominal muscles, and then our obliques, which are the side ones. So those are all the muscles that we really used. Yeah, and then there's a few ways to go about this, but this is a really good cool down to do for any activity. And yeah, we'll ease into it. Okay. So you're going to start on your knees there. If you cannot go on your knees, then you can lie flat first. Okay, but let me show you what you're going to do. It's going to be knees, hips on your feet, okay, and then walking forwards, keeping your hips down on your feet and stretching forwards. Okay, let your shoulders relax down to the ground. Let your forehead go down to the ground. So right here should be resting on the ground. Okay, and breathing in nice and deeply. Okay, just feel your back lengthen every time you breathe out. Every time you breathe in, you should feel the air fill your lungs. Breathing out, you just relax. Nice and easy. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more breaths there. Okay, you can slowly walk yourself back. Hold your hands and come up. Okay, with that one, you're gonna do a variation as well. Okay, so you're gonna lie flat first. Okay, knees apart. Okay, so this is if you have knee issues. And you can put your feet together. Okay, and stretch your hands out forward. So you guys can do this as well. If you did have knee problems and you did the previous one, then you can try this one out. Okay, so this stretches a little bit of a different muscle, but it still ultimately gets the same result. Okay, just gently ease into it. Good, keep that breathing going. 2 more breaths. Breathe in nice and deep. And relax. Okay, bring your knees together. Okay, you're going to point your toes, hands underneath your shoulders. Okay, so you can either do hands underneath your shoulders or elbows underneath your shoulders. Okay, so you're either pressing your chest up there like that, okay, which some of you might find very difficult if your back is very tight. Okay, lifting your chin back, relaxing your shoulders, so don't lie like this with your shoulders in your ears. Keep your shoulders down. Okay, so this is typically called a cobra. Okay, if you struggle with that, get your elbows underneath your shoulders and press up away from the ground with your shoulders. Sorry, with your elbows. Okay, back up nice and straight, looking forward. Try to keep your chin parallel to the ground. Okay, so you don't want to be looking up to the sky. You don't want to be looking down at the floor. Okay, you can relax your hands there. Try to get them flat if you can. And feel your ribcage pulling away from your pelvis. Okay, keep breathing there. 2 more deep breaths. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. And relax. Okay, and then last thing, you're gonna sit cross-legged. If you cannot do this because your hips are tight, or your legs just don't bend that way, they don't bend the way that they used to, that's perfectly okay. Yeah, that's perfectly okay. Then you can just sit with your legs straight or bent like this. Okay, and then you're gonna have your one hand on the one side, okay, either cross-legged or legs up like this or straight. Okay, and you're gonna stretch over your body there. Okay, so it's a little bit more difficult like this, so you won't get that much range of motion, but it should stretch out this whole side here. Okay, I find it best here, and if you are flexible, then you can actually drop to the elbow and get your arm stretching all the way over. Try to bring the knees down to the floor, so don't let them pinch up towards the sky. Keep that breathing going. And then gently back up. Then you can change sides. Remember, do this as you feel. Okay, if your body is too tight, then rather rest on your knee, keep your legs bent. Okay, and keep the breathing going.
Don't stop to breathe. Okay, remember these sessions are all about taking your movement to the max. Okay, so we're going to push ourselves to the best of our abilities, but that also means, so not only in strength but in flexibility as well. So we want to push yourself to the best level that you can. Okay, if you have limitations, you can relax there. If you have limitations, that's 100% okay. Okay, we all have limitations. We all need to work through them, break them down, figure them out, and then obviously work through them and do better. Yeah, so you all did really well today. I hope that the rest of the day or evening goes well. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you at the next session.